to a special edition of Gamecocks in the Kitchen. As always, I'm your host, Meredith Almond, and today we are joined by the lovely Alyssa Lang, producer of Capital City Sports. Alyssa, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. Thanks for being on the show.
I'm super excited to actually learn how to cook something today.
Awesome. Well, today we're going to be talking about what you can eat in between workouts, what's good for you before the workout, and how to replenish your body after the workout. So, Alyssa, what are some foods that you eat? I know you're big on CrossFit, working out all the time, so what do you make sure to get into your diet before and after a workout?
I am big into protein shakes before workouts. I don't like to eat a lot of food because then when you go to the gym and you're jumping around, running around, it feels weird in your stomach. So I will make myself a protein shake with some Greek yogurt, almond milk, protein powder. Oh yeah, is my favorite brand. Sometimes I'll eat some protein bars, and then after the workout, I like to consume more protein because, you don't want your muscles to break down. That tends to be what happens after your workout. So a lot of times I will have a second protein shake, and then I'll try to get some more carbs in me too for some energy. So pasta, I'm big into bagels with peanut butter, chicken and rice, and then turkey is always good too.
Okay. Those lean meats.
Oh yes,
lean meats
definitely.
Okay, great. So today I'm just going to walk you through how to make a really simple chicken and vegetable meal that you can make when you come back from the gym. And let's get started. Some lemon pepper seasoning. This was only 99 cents, so it's really cheap. And you can just sprinkle it over your chicken, and then flip it over and sprinkle it again. So this is just adding a little bit of flavor to your chicken without actually frying it or putting anything on it that's really bad for you. And I'm also going to cut open this lemon. We're going to save the other half for the asparagus in a second, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon over this. Flip it over and do the same thing. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put our asparagus. Asparagus is a really great vegetable to eat alongside with your chicken, and we're just going to put it in the same casserole dish as this chicken. And I'm actually going to put just a little bit of butter on each one. This will help it, instead of being so dry when it comes out of the oven, this will help it roast and be a little bit more soft so you can eat it. And that'll all melt down, so you don't really need to do anything with that. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit more lemon pepper over these again. Now obviously if you don't like lemon, you should probably make something else, but these two go very well together. And a little bit more lemon juice over the asparagus. So that was so easy.
That was super easy. That took you like 5 minutes.
That took me 5 minutes. Now all you have to do is put this in the oven. I've already preheated my oven to be 350, and we just need to go stick it in there for about 25 to 30 minutes, pull it out, and you're finished.
It's like healthy fast food.
It is healthy fast food. And by the time you get back from the gym, maybe freshen up a little bit or just get your heart rate down, all you have to do, throw this in the oven, chill out for a minute, and then your dinner's ready. So,
perfect.
And also another thing that you can put with this, you can get microwavable brown rice at the grocery store, pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds, add it to this dish, little extra side for that. So.
And I know a lot of gym rats like to take their meals and pre-prep them and take them take their meals with them, and this is a great dish to do that with too.
You can also make this ahead of time and just put it in the fridge and come back, heat it up in the microwave, and it's ready to go.
So it's healthy.
Very healthy. All right, I'm gonna go stick this in the oven, and then we're gonna get started on making a couple of protein shakes that are good to eat before your workout, after your workout, just replenish those proteins in your body. So stay tuned. Alright, so the first protein shake we're going to make today is a little bit on the sweeter side, but it's still good for you. I have peanut butter, cocoa powder, a banana, and plain Chobani Greek yogurt. And this is going to be the biggest protein source for your protein shake. So Alyssa, what do you usually put in your protein shakes?
Well, you pretty much have gathered most of my go-to ingredients, but I actually am big into using protein powder along with the yogurts. And that kind of turns it into more of like a chocolate shake than a lot of people like to do the smoothie type thing. And I know that a lot of protein powders don't taste the greatest, so I have discovered adding a scoop or two of instant coffee to my protein shakes. And it also cuts out on consuming a lot of coffee during the day because you get your caffeine and you get your protein. So I'm a big fan of all this stuff plus instant coffee, and you got a great protein shake.
Awesome. All right, well, we'll just get started. I have one of my favorite appliances here with me today, and it's just a 1 cup blender. These are so great for making protein shakes or a milkshake or whatever you might need for 1 cup instead of an entire blender full. So I'm just gonna unscrew this and we'll get started. The great thing about smoothies is they don't really call for a recipe, so you can just kind of throw things in. Do you want to help make this one?
Sure. You can experiment
Teach you how to cook.
with the protein shakes. That's my favorite part about it. And then another thing about the yogurt too is you definitely want to make sure you're getting yogurt that's low in fat or no fat, because yogurt can have a lot of fat in it, especially as a dairy product. So.
And watch out for those sugars. A lot of yogurt companies like to sneak sugars in with their flavored yogurt. So sticking with a plain and adding honey to it or some nuts or granola to it is a lot healthier way to go when eating yogurt. Okay, so now we're gonna do probably about just half a banana, because this is kind of a small cup, and we can always go back and add more. So I'll just drop the whole thing in there.
Bananas are awesome. Gotta get that potassium.
We're going to reuse this spoon or knife.
That works.
And I have organic peanut butter. You can really use whatever peanut butter you prefer. We'll just put just a little bit in there, about a tablespoon.
I know a good rule of thumb that I like to go by for buying groceries in general too is the less ingredients it has, the better, because that means it's more wholesome, and just all those additives, they add up literally. So it's good to get organic stuff for sure.
And then let you put in a little bit of cocoa powder.
Sure, you might not want me to put the cocoa powder in because I might put a lot in there.
So chocolate is one of my favorite foods.
Oh, mine too?
Yeah, and this is a really great way to get that little sweet tooth fix without actually having to cheat and eat a chocolate bar or whatever. So the last thing we're going to add to actually make this a smoothie, we're going to add almond milk to it. Oops. And just fill it up. Alyssa's rule of thumb is just covering up the ingredients. And like I said, you can always go back and add more of any of these things. Just make your smoothie how you want it. So now we're going to walk back to our blender and blend this up to make our shake. Okay, and now with this blender, we can actually just take off this attachment. Apparently I need to be drinking a little bit more of these protein shakes. And slip this on, and it goes from a blender to a cup really fast.
Portable, take it with you.
So,
looks
do you want
good.
to be our guinea pig?
Sure, I'll try it.
Let me know how it is. Pretty good?
That's a good protein shake.
You try it.
That's good.
I think I would add a little bit more banana to it.
Yeah, maybe. And I'd put a little ice in it too, for sure, especially if I'm taking it with me.
Okay. Well, that's number 1. Now we'll move on. I'm going to go rinse this off, and we'll get started with a little bit fruitier protein shake with some raspberries, honey, a little bit more peanut butter, and almond milk. So stay tuned. So like I said, this next smoothie is a little bit fruitier, it's a little lighter. I added some ice to my cup this time, so it'll be fresher. So we're just gonna do, also if you wanna help me, we'll do like half a cup of raspberries, so just, you know, go for it.
All right, I'll guesstimate.
Guesstimate. And then we're just gonna put this Chobani yogurt in there again.
Is that half a cup?
Yeah,
I don't do this cooking thing very often.
Put some more yogurt in here. Now that we have ice in here, it's going to be a little bit tougher for us to get our ingredients in there. But we'll just pack it in. And then we're going to do another little taste of peanut butter, just an additional protein source. And put that over top. And if you want to drizzle some honey over the top, just to add a little bit of sugar.
And honey is awesome also for your immune system if you get local honey, and that is my favorite thing.
In Columbia, we're lucky we have a couple farmers markets that you can choose from. Local honey is easy to find. You can get it at Soda City Market on Saturday mornings on Main Street, or at the Healthy Carolina Farmers Market, which is on Green Street on Tuesday mornings.
That's where I get mine from.
So. And we'll just cover it with this almond milk again. Let that fall in there. Might need to do some doctoring.
We forgot to add the liquids before we put the yogurt
in. Well,
it works. It all gets blended up eventually.
Okay. We'll just add a little bit more. And then we'll just put our top on and go for it. Add some more almond milk after this has blended. So now I'm going to walk back to my blender and blend it up, and then we'll taste it. Oh, that looks really good, actually. Alright, so let's open it up, take a look, see what we got.
Looks pretty. I like the color.
Oh, there we go. We'll just add this to it again. And we'll give it a taste.
All right.
It's up to you.
That's good too.
It's good?
I don't know which one I like better. It's a toss-up.
I like this one better.
I think I agree with you. I do like that. I like it with the fruit. It's refreshing.
It's very refreshing. So, I mean, these are great, easy protein shakes that you can make. When do you recommend people to make a protein shake and eat it? Before, after, when?
Well, it's really up to the person and I guess what they're trying to get out of their workout. I know if you're trying to build muscle, I would recommend both before and after. Kind of keep those muscle fibers, you know, from getting broken down after your workout. I know I will drink a protein shake any time of the day. I like them before, I like them after. Even on days I don't work out, I'll make a protein shake and bring it to class. It is a great way to fill you up and keep you from wanting to go to Chick-fil-A at some point in the afternoon. It's like a meal that you can drink in class, so it works too.
So you recommend people to do it as kind of like a meal replacement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you are a person like me who I'm always eating, I will drink a protein shake with a meal as well. And it is a great way, like I said, to keep you full and in a healthy way too.
Okay. All right. great. Well, we're gonna go check on our chicken and vegetable meal that's in the oven, and we'll see you in a minute. So we're still waiting for our chicken to cook just a little bit. While we're waiting, Alyssa, why don't you tell us a little bit more about CrossFit and what it means and that kind of thing?
Well, CrossFit is kind of a newer fitness craze, I guess you could say, and I really like it because when you go to a workout, you are doing things that are going to help you in your everyday life. You're building strength, and it's helping you with your functional everyday movements, things that are practical, picking things up, pushing things, and once you start doing CrossFit, you can really start to feel yourself getting stronger in general. And not to mention, it's not like your normal gym. It's not like you're going and just kind of working out by yourself. It's kind of like your high school sports team. So when you go into a CrossFit gym, everyone knows your name gets written on the board, people are cheering for you to finish the workout, and some of the workouts will really kick your butt. So you really form a bond with these people, and even a week or two into doing CrossFit, for me, I was already good friends with the people I was working out with. So it's really a community, and it's a way to prioritize your health, which is cool.
Okay. So what would you say is your favorite part about going? What makes you have that excitement to be like, oh, I can't wait for my next workout, I need to go back right now?
Well, there's a lot of different aspects, I guess, of it, but I really love going in there and challenging yourself. And there's so many things about CrossFit that you can do, whether it's a handstand push-up or just a pull-up, and things that you never thought that you could do or your body could do, and then you finally do it, and it's like, wow, I accomplished something. And it's really about pushing yourself every day, and you realize that you can do things that you never thought you could do.
So for someone who has never done CrossFit before, would never see herself there, what would your advice be to me starting out? Because it does sound a little intimidating if you're not in shape already. So what would you give advice?
I know a lot of people who are nervous about starting CrossFit say, I'm not in shape, it's going to kick my butt. And I know a lot of trainers will say you don't have to be in shape for CrossFit because CrossFit will get you in shape. You have people of all ages, 20 to 65, of all shapes and sizes, and the workouts are scaled. So all you have to do is just kind of build yourself up mentally and say, I'm going to do it. Go do that first intro workout, and I guarantee you're going to like it.
Okay, well, maybe I'll join you in the gym one day.
You should. You should.
Let's see if our chicken's ready. We can go ahead and do my favorite thing, which is eat. But I don't really feel bad about it. Yep.
Looks good.
Got steam coming off of there.
That smells really good too.
So, like Alyssa said when we were getting this ready, this took me 5 minutes to throw together. And you have healthy, protein, lean meat, chicken breast with a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning and some lemon juice. And then you have your baked asparagus. And now that's basically a full meal. You don't need to do anything else, and it's so easy.
And it looks awesome. I'm ready to dig in.
I'm ready to dig in too. Well, that'll be it for our special edition episode of Gamecocks in the Kitchen. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you, Alyssa, for being such a lovely guest.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you again next